So in question number 40, I want to start showing you how to use a calculator to work on these exercises. So this is what you will do. You will go to Stats, over to Test, and you're going to choose the t-test because we're given the sample standard deviation. The default is data, but that is when they give you the raw data and you don't have the sample mean and the sample standard deviation. But in this case, we do have the sample mean and we have the sample standard deviation. So you'll select stats by pressing enter, then scroll down. The mu sub 0 is the one that is in your null hypothesis, so it will be 27. Your sample mean is 28.2. Your sample standard deviation is 2.2. Your sample size is 12. And since the null hypothesis is equal to, the alternative will determine the type of test. So what you see here, these are the symbols for the alternative hypothesis. So the alternative hypothesis will be the complement of what we have on the paper here, that is 27. So the population mean is equal to 27. The alternative hypothesis, let me write it down, is going to be not equal to 27. So once you select that, make sure that that is selected. Stats, you go down to calculate and press enter. So here you will be able to see that your t-test, your t-statistics is 1.8895. Usually it has 2 to 3 decimal places. So 1.889, the 9 is followed by a 5, so that's why this becomes 1.890. So this is your t-value, 1.890. But I prefer to explain that one with the graphing calculator. That's it for this one. So the next question that we have, and the last one, is question number 41. So I have the opportunity to show you this one with the calculator as well. So, but before we get to the calculator, since the null hypothesis contains a greater than or equal to 17.4, the alternative is going to be the less than 17.4. So you're going to treat that as the value of your null, the population mean. The X bar is given to you, is 16.5. Your sample size is 10. Your sample standard deviation is 1.3. And they want you to round the answer to 3 decimal places. So we're going to go back to Stat, move over to Test, and then select option 2 for t-test. T-statistics, so you select the statistics. Your sample population is 17.4. So you're going to enter here 17.4. Scroll down. So your sample mean is 16.5. So you can type over what is already there, or you can clear. The sample standard deviation is 1.3. Go down to the sample size, in this case is 10. Based on the alternative hypothesis, you determine the type of test to be less than, so you have to move to the one in the middle, select enter, then calculate, and the t-value is negative 2.189. That is your t-value. So using the calculator is the easiest way to find this t-value. It will be C. Okay, so that's it for section 7.3.